what's up, YouTube? My beloved husband, Kendrick, my fellow stand big fans and followers, and my Hellfire climbers and subscribers. This is your Hellfire leader, Maggie Negan, the walking that thing at 27. Everything today. So today's title video is Bruckheimer speaks out about the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. And the reason why I'm going to be discussing you guys because we all want to know what's going on with the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Is it going to be rebooted? Is it going to be continuing with a sequel? Right? So we had a need to know from the producer himself, right? So let's get to it. But before we start, you guys, I want to tell all of you, thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. We finally reached 18,001 subscribers. So thank you all so much. You guys are wonderful Hellfire Climber members, and I love all of you. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. So rock on, all right? And of course, as well, like I said in all my videos, if you guys really enjoy this, press that like button. And if you guys are new to my channel, for my Hellfire Club, we come here to talk about film studios controversies, films in general being rebooted or just remade, and we discuss how not all fans, including myself, don't like it. We talk about the entertainment industry, like TV series that are being remade or remastered as well. We also talk about like gaming. You see me play gameplay like Mortal Kombat and other games as well. And of course, mostly my channel is a safe haven to just talk in general, alright? That's only if you be part of my Hellfire Club by subscribing, alright? And ring the notification bell, alright? And of course, as well, check in the description to follow me on my social media. You can always follow me on my Twitter, my Instagram, my blog posts, my Pinterest, my Discord, my Twitch. What I do there, I mostly like, if you guys need commissions of thumbnail making or video editing, I'd be happy to do it for you. And if you guys need a thumbnail, I have an app called Canva, and I'd be happy to do badass, thumbnail making. And of course, as well, if you guys need any drawing, anything in general, that'll be in the near future when I attend a convention and have a booth set up, and I'll be making my own original art. And of course, as well, I'll be doing fan gifts sooner than later. I'll be working on a website. It just takes a while to design certain things because I'll be making my own handcrafted crochet of plushies, posters with my avatar with different poses and everything else. And I'm not making anything with AI. I'm sorry, I'm just doing anything from what I use on my tablet. And of course, as well, if you guys always want to say hi, you can always contact me. Just say hi, I'm a big fan. You can always follow me, and I'll always be a friend to you and always support you in every way, alright? And of course, as well, if you guys want to check out down in the description down below, please check out my beloved husband, Kendrick's YouTube channel, you guys. My husband is currently in 130 subscribers. So if you have the chance, please support him because he is so talented with his YouTube channel. He does entertaining live streams and of course daily vlogs and funny unboxing videos. And as well, please follow him on social media. Please, if you guys are interested in his blog post, please check it out. And of course, if you guys are in a writer or publishing area, doing drawings and looking for an artist or even an author in general, please contact my husband because he's looking for an agent. He's currently doing like wood art right now, but right now the important thing is his phenomenal writing. My husband's super talented. He's very talented. He's so unique, and I am blessed and truly humbled that he works so hard. So please, you guys, support my husband by not only subscribing, but please contact him as well. All right, I love you, honey. Continue working hard. I'm proud of you. All right, love you. So let's get back to the video. So I was on Instagram this morning and this came about, and this is coming from Screen Thrill. Remind you, I don't know who Screen Thrill is because I know for a fact they probably are a comic company, but I feel like telling you what they said when they interviewed the producer, alright? It says here they did an interview with the legendary producer Jared Bruckheimer and asked what franchise will be a comeback first, Top Gun or Pirates of the Caribbean, and in his response he let it slip that the Pirates will be a reboot. Oh boy. It's hard to tell, you really don't know, Bruckheimer began. You don't know how they come together. You just don't know. Because with Top Gun, you have an actor who's iconic and brilliant. And how many movies he does before he does Top Gun, I can't tell you. But we're going to do a reboot Pirates, so that is easier to put together because you don't have to wait for certain actors. Not much is known about this reboot, but we know that the Bears breakout star Ayo Alibri is joining the film in a leading role. Okay, so that is his response, folks. My response to that is that I feel like that is such a smack in the face, to be honest with you, because he and Johnny were like this, really close, like BFFs, friends forever kind of thing, because they worked together at the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, right? So I'm going to be frank that this is really messed up because did he forget that Johnny has been in a tough situation with the AH for a long time? And that he rather do a reboot because it's easier for him and he doesn't have to like give a call to the original actors like Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley, Jeffrey Rush, and including Johnny. So you telling me you'd rather do a reboot than continue the franchise? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Because I feel like you don't really care what fans are gonna hope for. You don't care that this so-called reboot is gonna make a big impact. Am I hearing this correctly, guys? Because I'm not sure. I have wax in my ears because I'm not hearing this. Are you sure? Are you certain, Mr. Bruckheimer? Because to be frank, you said that you still side with Johnny, but then again you decided to turn 360 and decide to say this response. Look, I'm not going to attack Mr. Bruckheimer. I'm not attacking you. I just think that Johnny has been through a lot of pain lately. And Disney did turn their back on him again because they believe in AH, which I don't want to say her full name, because you decided to believe in her. You decided to side with her. And you didn't decide to understand what he's going through. Am I understanding that correctly? Because this is this is unbelievable. My God, like where has everyone lost their marbles or something? Like seriously, like you guys work for the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise for a long time, and you decide to go on the reboot route. You decide to do that, and you want to hire her as a leading role. Unfreaking believable. So you guys, it's been confirmed because apparently Jerry Bruckheimer said that we decided to do a reboot. Instead of focusing on continuing the franchise, they decided to do this reboot garbage because they decided to have a female lead in the role instead of Captain Jack Sparrow in the continuing franchise. Wow, just wow. Because oh my god. And to believe that he was side with Johnny in this case, unfreaking believable, you guys. I'm really annoyed that we're not going to have a continuation because it's also been confirmed that Johnny, right? He said he's not coming back, and it's legit. So for the franchise to continue, right, the Pirates of the Caribbean 6, Johnny has confirmed that he's not going to be in it. And that is a breaking news story for you folks to tell you that is unfreaking believable. So you're telling me instead of hiring Johnny back, instead of apologizing to him, you decide to stick the middle finger and then kiss someone's behind and go along with the reboot. Okay, that's fine. So enjoy having a flop box office and no money left over for the rest of the franchise. That is so great. That's so wonderful. Wow. I give you such a sarcastic thumbs up for that. Wow, you really put in the effort, dude. Wow. Just unbelievable, man. It's like, it seems like the film industry has gone down the toilet. It's like, when people are trying to talk about these kind of issues when it comes to rebooting a franchise or continuing trying to ruin a series, it's just like, oh yeah, we just, we wipe our hands clean, we give up, we don't want to continue making sequels because it's a lot of work, it takes too much money, but we have the money for a reboot, right? So there's no problem here. Let's just sit back, put our feet up, let's just enjoy our Bud Light beer or Heineken or whatever, and just let it sink in. Let all the modern audiences love a reboot. Hello? I'm sorry. Do you realize how much money you're gonna lose when you don't have Johnny back? A lot of fans, including myself and my husband, want to see Johnny back. Are you for real? You think that we want to see a reboot franchise and have a female lead character play in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? No. I'm sorry. It ain't happening. Look, I'm not judging the actress who was in the TV series in FX The Bear. I never seen it. I know it's about a cooking TV series or something like that. I don't bother even watching it. I'm not sure if I want to watch it. It's just like I'm more like I want some action in some TV series, and especially movies. But when you just say you pick out a hat and you read someone's name like you're somewhere in the Hunger Games and you be like Effie Trinket picking someone out of the bowl and then all of a sudden you proofread saying, "Oh, Primrose Everdeen," and all of a sudden you see Katniss saying like, "I volunteer as tribute," blah blah blah, but that doesn't work like that. We want to continue franchise because we want our boy Captain Jack back. Is that so hard to ask? It's not like we're cutting your arm or torturing you. We just want our boy back. We want and someone to in that studio to apologize, but since it's ran by Bob Iger, who I'm sorry to say it, but the guy doesn't know what the heck he's doing because he decided to like sabotage every movie there is because he wants to police everybody and just want to make everything woke. It's gonna make things worse. So you're going to be a laughing stock. You're going to be not able to see Johnny in any of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and it's sad. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it has nothing to do with her skin color, her background, nothing. She's a beautiful woman. She is. You know. Ao is very gorgeous. She is. All right. It has nothing to do with that. All right. So don't get out of context thinking like, oh, Maggie's racist, that kind of scenario. Don't. That's not the point. My point is, I want Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny as Captain Jack, drinking rum, going to the island, seeing those two wenches, having a blast, going on adventures, seeing different sea creatures, and that interesting storyline. And you're stuck with a reboot. My God, man. You can at least have Johnny sign a better contract or have better directors or better writers to understand where he's coming from. I mean, the guy nearly got his pinky sliced off by his crazy ex-wife. He got thrown by a wine bottle by her. He was scared of her, man. Like, what point did you understand? She made fake bruises. She covered up with makeup. Hello, she was photoshopping. She went out on a double date or something, and she made freaking bruises out of a makeup kit, and she admitted it. Hello, like, what does that understand? I don't get it. You guys don't see that Johnny has been through a lot, and you guys decide to side with her. Whose idea was that? You know? But from what I'm seeing right now, Jared Bruckheimer doesn't understand that. He just focusing on the Top Gun franchise sequel of Top Gun with Tom Cruise and the others original actors, but clearly that he decided to do a reboot on Pirates. Like, what does that even mean? You just give up, just saying like, I give up, wave the white flag, I'm done making sequels, but you can make a sequel to Top Gun. I have nothing against Top Gun. I've seen the two movies. I grew up watching it with my dad. And it's really good. I'm just saying that when it comes to Pirates of the Caribbean, I love it more because it had the humor, it had adventure, it had all the sword fighting that we want. We have all these wonderful, uncanny stories, different, characters, and you're telling me that you decided to do this, I'm gonna be frank. Yes, back in the history days, back in the early, 1700s, 1600s, around that era, during the Elizabeth era, right? And maybe some colonial, there were some pirates, and I'm gonna be frank, there were pirates, yes, especially female ones because they were disguised as men. But at the same time, they were iconic. I can show you pictures. Look, there's different ones. I mean, there's not just about what's what my point is, I'm trying to say that yes, there are female pirates. I'm not stereotyping saying there's only men, so don't get me out of context. There are female pirates. If you look at history, like from what I'm showing you right now, there were a lot of female pirates in the day. So I don't mind that. But when you're trying to take over pirates, that's a totally different thing. Why couldn't you do something separate away from the franchise? Why couldn't you just make your own, story of a female pirate or anything else? Why does it have to be specifically Pirates of the Caribbean? I mean, you can do so much better. You can have Johnny back along with Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley, Bill Nye as, you know, David Jones that's coming back because we saw in the post credit. We saw that the fact that in the last of the Pirates of the Caribbean, where we see Orlando Bloom as Will Turner gets up, like he had a nightmare of seeing David Jones coming back, and he thought that he was dead already. But in the post credit, he comes back because we thought like, okay, we see a little snippet of what's going on. That, oh my God, David Jones is going to probably kill Will Turner and Elizabeth in their sleep or something. So we don't know what's happening. So it left us in a cliffhanger. So all this is gonna be, scrapped because you decided to do a reboot. It makes no freaking sense. It doesn't. So instead of continuing what's gonna happen between those two characters, we don't know if we're going to ever see David Jones coming back. But you decided to do a whole reboot, a big bomb, or explosion to change everything. I don't get it. It makes no sense. So my point is, I'm saying is like, make a separate movie, make a different movie, a different Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know how they're gonna do this exactly. Do something that doesn't have to do with Pirates of the Caribbean. Separate that, and then you can make something else. And then all of a sudden later on, we can just have something different. We don't have to reboot the whole franchise. We can do, I don't know, maybe do something like original. Make a background story of a character that was a pirate. Like, I don't know, maybe Jack Sparrow had an adopted daughter or something. Or maybe yet are having a continuation of Will Turner and Elizabeth, surprisingly see David Jones again. Who knows, right? But no, you decided to do a reboot because you want something that had to do with all females. It's like, really? Are you serious? I mean, this is what the problem is. They want so much, wokeness, all this diversity crap, and all of a sudden it doesn't end well. And I'm gonna be frank, I seen a TV series called Black Sails, and this wasn't a Stars, by the way, before my cable went out because they were charging me an arm and a leg just to see the TV series. But before it was, my cable got cut out for the billing, I just recently saw the show called Black Sails. It was very interesting. It had interesting backstory about every pirate in history, and this was actual events, you guys. Black Sails was really good. It had all these different kinds of pirates. It has nothing to do with Pirates of the Caribbean whatsoever. It's so separate that you guys can understand where they're coming from. Yes, it had like a little, sensual scene here and there, but at the same time, they talked about the whole history about the pirates in real life. So you cannot tell me that you cannot do a separate film away from Pirates of the Caribbean and decide to do another female lead, female pirate movie. You can do something separate. You can talk about her backstory, how she traveled in the world, but no, you decide to like jump on the Pirate of the Caribbean wagon and demolish it and make a reboot. So like, yeah, let's like do that instead, But other than that, you guys, I'm gonna be frank. I'm not gonna see this reboot movie, and if you guys want to see it, that's totally up to you. I'm not planning to see it. I'm not saying because of a race thing or being judgmental of the actress. She's really good, alright? She's 100% really good, but for me to see her in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie and being replacing Johnny Depp, no. I'm siding with Johnny on this, and I will always side with Johnny Depp, no matter what. Johnny has been through a lot, so I will always side with my man on that, alright? Including my husband, because me and Kaim, we love Johnny Depp, we love his work, and we don't want nothing to happen to this poor man because he dealt with a lot. All right, and if you guys side with Johnny, let me know in the comment section. So as well. So other than that, I want to hear your thoughts as well in the comment section. What you guys think of Jared Bruckheimer's response? I want to hear your thoughts. Alright, you guys? So, to end this video, I want to tell all of you thank you so much for watching. Keep supporting my YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. And of course, keep contacting me on my social media. And of course, you always want to be a Hellfire Club. You're always welcome. Alright? So, this is your Hellfire leader, Maggie Negan. Walking Dead Fangirl 27 signing off. See you guys in the next video. Rock on. Love you, honey. Peace out.